Hello again, everyone, and welcome to the Prep Zone. I'm Red Sharp. We're here at Fontainebleau High School, where the Lady Bulldogs are set to take on the Lafayette Lady Lions in a Division I LHSAA bi-district first-round playoff game. The Bulldogs are always tough in Mandeville, in Fontainebleau. Lafayette Lady Lions coming in with a decent record, looking to push forward, but we'll see how it goes tonight. Should be a tough matchup. Let's go talk to the coaches. Pre-game with Coach Muley. Coach Muley, your girls have had a pretty good run here late in the season, 12 seed going into the first round of the playoffs. How do they feel about that?
Well, we really stepped up towards the end of the season, and we were aiming for 12, 11, and we met our goal. The girls knew what they had to do, and they pushed these last 2 weeks.
What do you know about the Lady Lions when they come in here? What's the story? I know you've met a couple times in tournaments, correct?
Yes, we met early in the season. They're a very well-coached team. They have some really good players, and we just got to play our game. We can't focus on what other people do. We just play our game.
And we'll end on this. What are your girls going to have to do tonight to come up with a victory and go on to round two?
We have to relax and play, like they know how to play. It's just they can't focus on the other side of the court. They focus on us. And if they relax and play hard and give everything you got, that's all I ask for. So.
Pre-game with Coach Poole. Coach, I saw you talking to the girls just a second ago. What kind of words of wisdom are you giving her for this first game in the playoffs here?
Well, just trying to prepare them and, let them know that they have the capability and trying to kind of give them the lineup in advance so, they're not thrown off by any kind of changes that we're making. Just trying to get their mindset right, get their focus right, and just, give them positive motivation that they need.
And for those of us who haven't seen your girls down here, what can we expect tonight? How's the season going, really?
Season's been a little tough this year. We have struggled some, but we've definitely made some changes since beginning of the season. We have faced Fontainebleau a couple times, and I'm just hoping tonight that we get an opportunity to run our offense and that we come out from the first game with the energy we need instead of trying to catch up later on.
So really, what are you girls going to have to do tonight to come up with a victory here? It's a pretty tough place to play, but Fontainebleau's a 12 seed, so they're not the world beaters they have been in the past. So.
Right. Well, they do have a good defense. We know that because we've already faced them. But like I said, for us, it's going to be key to get the offense going. But we need to be strong in our serve receive in order to get it going. So.
And this one's underway, folks. The Division I LHSAA bi-district first round playoff. And that's Emily Campbell on serve for the Bulldogs with the first point. Lady Bulldogs come in the 12th seed. The Lafayette Lady Lions, the 21st seed. That ball gets over the net. Campbell sets it. Nice pop, well defended by the libero, number 20, Granger. There's a campfire ball. The Lady Bulldogs come up with the point. 2-0, Campbell still on serve. Granger can't handle the serve. And real quick in set number one, it's 3-0. Coach Muley has to be pleased with the quick start from the Bulldogs. There's a set, and that's a nice pop from Madison Poon. And she is probably going to be someone to contend with throughout this match, and she's back to serve now for the Lions. Jump serve. Well set. And then defended. Tabor gets it over, and Granger dives for the ball, can't get to it. And it's 4-1. Talked to both coaches before the match. They've met a couple of times before in tournaments. But the Lady Bulldogs coming up victorious both times. That's number 1, Tiffany Marlborough, the libero on serve. 5-1. She's got a nice jump serve. A little too much heat on that one. It's going to be a side out. It's 5-2. Ashley Pate serves it up. Marlboro. Kugelman can't get it down. And it's 5-3. Pate. Marlboro. Campbell. And that is a great, great kill from number 24, Rachel Moynan. In comes number 11, Lauren Larzalier. Granger paints the corner with that one. Great shot. That'll make it 6-4. Sydney Balfa. Looks like Marlboro slipped a little bit there. This new floor. 6-5, Balfa trying to even it up here in the first set. Nice hit from number 10, Rachel Tabor. Right down the right side line, and she's gonna go back to serve now. 7-5. Nice little dink. Marlboro able to defend that. There's a cross spike. Lady Lions get it over. That's a set for Kugelman. Connolly. And that's well defended from the line. Still in play. Marlboro pops it up. And there's another campfire ball as the Lady Bulldogs kind of pull a little trickery there. No one was expecting that on the Lafayette side. Beautiful serve right over the net. Granger unable to dig that out. And Tabor is still on serve. Granger. Blocked. I'm going to say net ball. Lady Lions. Fontainebleau point. Tabor still on serve with your score 10-5. And since Tabor's been back there, they've gone on a 5-0 run. Granger. That's a nice set from Poon. And then number 25, Moesha Aline, drops the hammer. Darby Bullard. Back for Lafayette. Marlboro. Tabor. Nice dig from number 11, Bullard. Fontainebleau gets the point. And that's going to send Kugelman to the line. She's got a jump serve. That ball hit the antenna. Connolly. Well defended. And then really no problem there. Good looking ball from number 14. Who I don't happen to have on my roster. Apologies. Good serve from Rochar. Set. The Lions covered the floor well there. No place for the ball to go but out of bounds. And that's going to send the libero, Nicole Granger, to the line. The score's 12-8, by the way. Lady Bulldogs ahead. Tabor. Moynihan. Pretty well contested set so far. Back and forth, no one really making too much of a run yet. The Bulldogs have had the lead. And with plays like that, they should probably keep it, as Mallory Rochard just kind of dinks that one down. Kind of like the Lions weren't expecting it. And we've got our first timeout in set one. Fontainebleau Lady Bulldogs leading this one by a score of 14-8. And we're back in after that timeout. Coach Poole wanted to regroup her troops. The Lady Lions are behind here. And Fontainebleau point. Campbell. It's a set from Bullard. And they're going to call that a carry or a double hit. So just like that, it's 16-8. Emily Campbell with a little too much pace on that serve. That's going to bring up number 8, Madison Poon, for the Lady Lions. Nice serve. Marlboro, under duress, cannot get that ball where she needs to go. Maybe 16-10 now. Poon with a great serve. The ball popped up. Marlboro gives it right back to number 10, Rachel Tabor. And then there's, looks like Sydney Balfa. Pardon me, that's Moesha Aline with some great defensive work. 16-11 now. Poon sends it up. Campbell sets it. Marlboro, nice dig. Can't get to it. That was Blakely Summerhays for the Lions with that nice ball placement. And they are staying in set number one, are the Lafayette Lady Lions. Beautiful serve. Well defended. Marlboro, one-handed dig. Bulldogs trying to catch the Lions off guard. They defend it well. Marlboro. Campbell. Tabor. Granger with a dig. She gets it right back. Wow, what a rally we have, folks. Aline. And finally, Aline puts the exclamation point on a really nice back and forth rally in this set number one. It's 16-13. Still Bulldogs, but the Lions are knocking on the door. That ball set too deep into the net. It's going to make it 14-16, and it's going to make for an interesting set as Poon is still on serve. Campbell. That's a nice pop right there from Moynihan. Rachel Moynihan puts an end to the Lion run. 17-14 Marlboro to serve. Granger, nice dig. Set from Poon. Turn right back around. Fontainebleau back on. Christine Kugelman, she's having none of it. 18-14 now. Kugelman meant business with that spike. Granger. Gotta get it over, and they do. Marlboro to Campbell. And that's blocked out of bounds by Summerhays. But that was Kugelman who put the block, who put the shot to be blocked across the net. Marlboro still on serve, 19-14 now. Granger again, nice dig. Poon. Aline blocked. The Lions keep it in play, gotta get it over. And they do. Lady Bulldogs reset. Nice play from Tabor. Marlboro. Campbell. And that's really Moynihan doing some good work. Kind of handcuffing the Lion defense there. Gonna make it 20-14. Still set number one. Again, a by-district first-round playoff game. Lafayette coming into Fontainebleau. Campbell sets it back to Tabor. And Poon just can't do anything with that. 21-14. And we've got our second timeout of set number one. The Lady Bulldogs are leading this one by a score of 21-14 over the visiting Lady Lions. Back in play after a brief timeout. Again, Coach Poole just going to calm down the Lafayette Lions. Marlboro. They've given a point to Lafayette. I think they're saying Marlboro or Tabor crossed the line. If I can decipher referee code, which I probably can't, so we're just going to go with that point. It's 20 and it's now 21-15. And that's Ashley Pate on serve. Campbell. Wow, look at that. That's just Kugelman overpowering everyone else on the court is what that is. 22-15 now. That'll bring up Lauren Larzalier. Let's see if she can finish this off. Good serve. Granger digs it out. And then no problem for Kugelman again. She sees the opportunity, takes it. 23-15 your score. Larzalier. Great serve. Again. Wow. That's Nikki Lewis, number 14. The Lions are having a problem defending this serve from Larzalier. And this is set point. Granger pops it up. Balfa. And then Aline can't do anything with it. And just like that, folks, set number one in this first round playoff game goes to the Fontainebleau Lady Bulldogs by a score of 25-15.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Set number two from the Fontainebleau gym underway. Marlboro has to get a quick dig there. The Lions reset. And that's Poon with a huge, huge kill. And she is dangerous when she gets the right look at that volleyball. 1-0. Lions take the lead. And set 2. Marlboro again is a back set to Zuli. And she makes it work. And we're all tied at 1 here. It's going to bring up Emily Campbell. Great serve. Poon sends it back to Granger. Marlboro. That's blocked straight in the air. Great effort from number 6, Ashley Pate. She couldn't quite get to it, but man, what a dive. But that Fontainebleau offense is something to be reckoned with here. Campbell. Poon gets the set back, and she just dinks it over the net. No problem. She's got some height for the Lafayette Lions, and she uses that to her advantage, no doubt. We're knotted at 2. Great dig from Marissa Rochar. And then, wow. Poon just sends it back. Return to sender. 3-2 Lions. Marlboro. Campbell sets. Granger just puts it into the net. I think they had another touch. She just didn't want to use it. So we're going back and forth here in set number 2 again. It's the first round of the playoffs by district round. Bullard. Oh, 2 Bulldogs run into one another. Everybody's okay. Nicole Granger. Lions with the lead. She sets up jump serve. And that's out of bounds. I mean, just barely too much as that crosses the back line. And no one's giving an inch here in set 2 as Larzalier backs up to serve. And she puts too much on that one. So we're trading serves now. Campbell sets. And that goes off of a Lion player. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Good job. Rachel Tabor serves it up. We're knotted at 5. Poon with a back set. They're going to say that was a carry. And that'll give the Bulldogs their second lead of the set. The Lions have been in front or been tied most of it. Everyone needs to reel their serves in right now. Adrenaline obviously flowing as Ashley Pate steps up. And that goes off the side of her hand. She knows that that was a bad hit. Gonna have to clean that up a little bit. Coach Poole probably not too pleased to see that. Kugelman, we've seen her
quite a few times tonight already. With his serve. Wow. Out of bounds, but still, you can see that she has potential to really tear it up on the court. And it's 7-7, folks. No one wants the lead. Marlboro. Really nothing the Bulldogs could do with that great serve from number 22, Sydney Balfa. Marlboro. Tabor. Well defended there by Pate. Lions send it back over. There's Poon. Gotta get it over. Pate can't handle it. It's okay. All her teammates are giving her encouragement. And it's 8-8. This is a completely different set than the first one, as they usually are. This is number 4, Roshar. Poon sends it over. Marlboro set. The quick set, nice pop, and that's well defended and dug out by Granger. Granger again. Wow. These girls know what's on the line, and they are giving it their all. It's 9-8. It's win or go home in early November for high school volleyball. Roshar to Granger. Poon sets it up. Granger gets it back. Marlboro. Wow, beautiful shot from Moynihan. That ball had eyes on it. 10-8. Marissa Roshar. All Pate can do is hit it forward. Poon just dinks it over. Almost gets the point. Granger. Poon sets for Eileen. And Moesha Eileen finishes it off. That was good work from the Lady Lions. 10-9. Bulldogs clinging to a 1-point lead. Darby Bullard. Little soft serve. Wow. Rachel Moynihan again, just destroying it. 11-9. Campbell. Pate. Poon gets blocked. Campbell sets. That's blocked straight up. Moynihan sends it over. Pardon me, that was Tabor. And Fontainebleau has the wherewithal to see that ball's going out of bounds. Let it go. And that'll bring up 12-9 with Campbell still on serve. Poon gets it back. Marlboro. And that's just a great shot from Mallory Roshar. And that brings up our first time out here in set number 2. Lady Bulldogs 13, Lafayette Lady Lions 9. Campbell set to put it back in play. Pate. Poon with a nice pop, and Marlboro's able to dig it out. Great play. That's a just great play from the Lady Bulldogs, and it pays off. Marlboro with some huge defense as Poon just drilled that ball straight down. 14-9. But the libero, Marlboro, really doing some nice work for the Bulldogs. There's another short serve. Poon. Great hit. Roshar can't get down for it. 14-10. Faith Walters with her first opportunity, I believe, to serve. Could be wrong. And Marlboro knows she mishit that. Walters again. Looked like a nice block, but I believe that China Young got into the net. And that's going to give the Bulldogs the point. 15-11 now. As Marlboro has done so much work defensively, now goes on offense with that great serve right over the net. Granger dug it out beautifully, and then it was a double hit. I believe that was Blakely Summerhays. In any event, Marlboro goes back to the line to do some more damage. Look at this let ball. And if you're a Fontainebleau Bulldog fan, you got to love that. If you're a Lafayette Lion fan, that's bad luck. 17-11 now, Marlboro. See how close she can get it to the top of the net. Granger, nice dig. Poon kind of sets it off. Granger, defensively, on fire. Poon just, we're gonna say Bulldog point is what we're gonna say. And we're gonna have another timeout here. The score, 18-11, Fontainebleau up in set number 2. The Lady Bulldogs trying to put a dagger here in this match and come up with set number 2. Marlboro to Granger. And they're going to say that Christine Kugelman got into the net there. It's going to make it 18-12. And that'll bring up Granger, the opposite libero, who's also done some great defensive work. Let's see what she can do offensively. She's got a great jump serve to Marlboro. Into the net. Marlboro gets it over, back to Granger. Poon, and that's blocked. Huge block by Moynihan, but that ball is still in play. Unbelievable rally. Marlboro just pops it up. That's all she can do. Again, lays out for this one from a shot. That was a shot from Sydney Balfa. Poon, Marlboro again just taking target practice. Unbelievable rally as Christine Kugelman finally finishes it off. That is some really great volleyball that's going on this court tonight. Tell you what, Marlboro is doing some work for the Lady Bulldogs, keeping them in points. That's a great serve from Larzalier. Poon just kind of dinks that one over. Great dig from Bullard. Marlboro, they're going to say she carried it. Your score 13-19 now. Madison Poon, who has been the offensive powerhouse most definitely for the Lions, kind of sends one up. Christine Kugelman looking to kind of cross cut that spike across the net, misses with it. 19-14 now as Poon going to switch to a jump serve right over the net. It's a great ball from Campbell. Marlboro just gets it over. And that's a carry, a double hit. So it's 20-14 now. For Rachel Tabor. Granger with the dig. Poon to Eileen. Eileen just misses it. I think she wanted it too much. 21-14 now. Set number 2. trying to come to a close. The Bulldogs as Tabor, Granger, Poon. Gotta get it over. Marlboro went for it, hit it too hard. 21-15 now. Let's see if the Lions can rally. Ashley Pate. Wow, that's Kugelman. Really, you can't give Kugelman any kind of opportunity to really get behind the ball because she will just drive through any block. It's 22-15. And Granger, nice dig. That ball's kind of half blocked. And I tell you what, Corey Connolly with a nice piece of offense there. And it really takes Fontainebleau's best server, in my opinion, off the line. 22-16 now. Marlboro, nice set. Poon gets it back. Marlboro. Too much from Zuli. And the Lions are clawing their way back as Sydney Balfa sets up for this one. Poon, Aline. And now the Bulldogs are gonna call a timeout here. And they're still in control of set number 2, 22-18. All right, folks, everybody get comfortable. Here's set number 2. It's getting real exciting. The Bulldogs lead 22-18. And that spike is just a bit outside. And it's 22-19. The Lady Lions are making a real rally here. Tabor. Poon with a set. Marlboro. Great dig from number 22, Balfa. Marlboro. Lady Bulldogs elect to get it over quickly. And we've got a rally now. Tabor. Zuli ends the Lion run. 23-19. It's Marissa Rushar. Granger. Poon. And that was really just kind of mishit. Corey Connolly was looking to place that ball. What she ended up doing was placing it out of bounds. And this is set point. Granger. Poon back to Granger. And the Lions still in it. Let's see if Darby Bullard can get her team back on track. Marlboro. Tabor. That ball just off the line. I don't know. That was really, really a close one. 24-21, I should say. Bulldogs still set point. The Bullard on serve. Tabor's going to set it up. And that is how you finish, says Rachel Moynan, as the Lady Bulldogs take set number 2 in this Division I first-round playoff by a score of 25-21. Set 3 begins just as set 1 began, with Emily Campbell on serve. Granger to Poon. Aline. Campbell sets it. Aline digs. They got to get it over. What a great play. And they're going to say not a great play from Corey Connolly. I believe it went on the wrong side of the, I'm not going to say what it did. Campbell, still, it was a carry. We're going to go with a carry. 1-0. And that ball goes out of bounds. Everything's happening so fast here now. It's 1-1. Lions on serve. They're going to send Darby Bullard to the line. The Bulldogs with an opportunity to close this out in set 3 and come away with a playoff victory. We'll have to see how this unfolds. Campbell with the serve. That ball gets blocked back out of bounds, and it's 2-1. Marlboro, who I'm going to go ahead and give the game ball to so far. We're set to serve. Little moon shot. Granger, no problem. Poon with a lot of power. Lady Bulldogs answer back and give Poon another shot to dink that down, and she does. And we're knotted at 2. Set 3. Division I, first round playoff. A lot at stake here, folks. Lady Bulldogs were up 2-0 in the match. Campbell sets. And that's just a great shot from Moynan. Lauren Larzalier back to serve to the Lions. Great serve. Granger with the dig. Gotta get it over. The Lions are calling for a Bulldog touch, and the referees don't see it that way. 4-2. Larzalier still on serve. That ball paints the line. That's what you call as close as you can get without actually missing. Larzalier still on serve, hits the net, and that's just a service error. Haven't seen too many of those tonight. Granger, jump serve to Marlboro. Lions get that point. 5-4. Granger still on serve. And she's into the net now. Unforced errors occurring for both squads now. 6-4 as Tabor sets up to serve for the Lady Bulldogs. Poon blocked back. Take your pick. Looked like Christine Kugelman. Could have been Zuli. Either way, it got blocked. And the Bulldogs give it right back. 7-5 your score as Poon is set to serve. That ball just hit into the net. Zuli didn't quite get what she wanted on that. And that'll give Poon back the ball. And she cannot keep it in bounds. So it's 8-6. Set 3 as Christine Kugelman sends it across. Poon to Connolly. Back to Poon. Zuli. Poon with a nice dig. Granger got to get it over, and they do. Tabor gives it to Rushar. And we've got another rally, folks. Zuli blocked up. And that's just great. That's just great skill from the Lady Lions as they win that rally. It's 8-7 as Ashley Pate steps up. Marlboro with a nice Fontainebleau with some trickery, and it pays off. Marlboro kind of kicks that one into the roof. All right. 9-7. Rushar. Bulldogs with a block. We got a carry. 9-8. And this set is going pretty much like the second set. This third set, I should say, with going back and forth. The Lions have never had the lead yet, though, in this one. Poon sets for Aline. And that ball drops in for the point, and we are tied up at 9 with an opportunity, like I said, for the Lions to take the lead for the first time here in set 3. Sydney Balfa hits the net, goes over. Poon gets it right back, and then she sends it into the net. And that makes it 10-9. Emily Campbell. Granger just not able to get behind that ball and play defense like she wanted to. 11-9. Campbell still on serve. Granger, Poon. Campbell sends it straight up. There's a block. They're going to say net ball. When Fontainebleau comes up with the point. Campbell still on serve. The Bulldogs are looking to close this match out, and with plays like that, the Lions are making it too easy. 13-9. And Coach Poole wants to talk to her Lions as we have a timeout here with the Lady Bulldogs leading 13-9 in set number 3. Back in play now. Campbell still on serve. 13-9. Lady Bulldogs ahead in set number 3 over the Lady Lions from Lafayette. And that does not help their cause as Moesha Aline sends it deep. It's 14-9 now. Campbell been on serve for quite a few points now. Aline to Poon. Granger's got to get it over. And it almost feels like the wheels are coming off here. I'm not going to call it yet. I'm not going to do that because the Lions came so close in set number 2. But the Bulldogs are definitely stepping on the gas pedal here. Aline sends it into the stands. And that timeout did not do much to calm the nerves of these Lions. As Campbell is just serving her way through to the next round. Granger going to send it over to Pate. Marlboro. Campbell sets it. And that is just a beautiful strike from Moynihan. 17-9 now. And the Bulldogs on an 8-point run in set 3. Granger, Poon, Aline. And that will stop the tide of points from the Bulldogs. 17-10 now. That is just what the Lions needed as Darby Bullard steps back to serve it up. Campbell. Granger can't do anything with the Rochar spike. It's 18-10, and the Bulldogs, you can feel that they're just ready to take it to the next level here. Marlboro. Campbell. Kugelman gets blocked. It's 18-11 now. Blakely Summerhays. Oh, pardon me, that's Faith Walters. Too much on it. 19-11. The Lady Bulldogs basketball team, the biggest cheerleaders in here right now for the Lady Bulldogs. Poon. And before she can even hit that, there's an illegal hit from a Lion. And it's 20-11, 5 points away from round number 2. And we're going to have a timeout here with the score, Lady Bulldogs 20, Lafayette Lady Lions 11 in set number 3. Larzalier back to serve after that brief timeout. If Lafayette's going to do something, they need to do it right now. Campbell. Tabor with a pop. Granger able to dig it out. And we're going to have an illegal. Looks like it might have hit the antenna. It's 21-11. 4 points away from match. Larzalier. Granger. Poon. Marlboro. Wow. Unreal. Poon and Marlboro. Offensive, defensive players of the match, really. Granger. The Lion libero. Gonna jump serve. Nice ball. Marlboro under it again. Bullard. Poon gets past the defense this time. And the Lions are trying to rally as Granger stays on serve. Nice pop. Marlboro sends it. And that's just missed hit from Christine Kugelman. And it's 21-14. Pardon me. Looks like it's 22-13. They are not going to give that point to the Lions. So on that note, that'll bring up Tabor. Poon. Marlboro. And the Lions get the point back. 22-14 your score. Poon, the best server that I've seen from the Lions at the line. Marlboro, Tabor. And that ball is blocked straight down. Great play from Aileen. It's 15-22 now. Poon still on serve. Lions still in this one. And that's in. Marlboro thought about it, decided to let it go. And that ball dropped in. And now Fontainebleau's going to call a timeout with a score 22-16. Bulldogs with the lead in set number 3. Poon still on serve after that quick timeout. Muley wanted to talk to her team, get them to chill out a little bit, maybe finish up this match. But Poon has other ideas as Tabor sets. And that's a huge hit from who else? Christine Kugelman, who will now go to the line and try to serve this match out. It's 23-16. The Bulldogs are 2 points away from the match and moving on. Poon. She's going to get it back, not the way she wanted to. Tabor sets up for Zuli. And Alexis Zuli hits that a little deep. Ashley Pate trying to keep the hopes alive for the Lafayette Lions. Wow. Larzalier with a miss hit. A little bit of nerves here. Pate. Fontainebleau keeps it alive. And here we go, folks. It's 23-19. Pate is doing her job along with the rest of the Lady Lions. Granger straight up to Poon. She gets it back. Marlboro sets to Tabor. And that ball is just hit way too deep. And it is rally time for the Lafayette Lady Lions as the Bulldogs have to call another timeout, still in the lead, 23-20 in set number 3. Pate still on serve after the timeout. They've gone on a 5-point run. The Bulldogs cannot seem to finish this out. Great defense from Poon. Marlboro sets it straight in the air, too deep in the net. Wow. And it is 23-21. The Lady Lions with a 6-0 run now, deep into set number 3 to keep this match alive. Pate to Marlboro, sets it straight up. Nobody really knows what to do. Wow. Bulldogs finally come up with a point, and it is match point. And let's see what happens as Marissa Rochar sends to the line. Match point, folks. 24-21. Bulldogs in the lead, looking to move to round number 2. Granger to Poon. Aline. Not yet. Not yet. 24-22. Moesha Aline making her presence known, and that's going to put number 22, Sydney Balfa, who's had quite a match, to the line. Marlboro. Tabor. And that's out of bounds, folks. And just like that, this match is over. A score of 25-22. The Lady Bulldogs hang on and win all 3 sets and the match, and they move on to the second round playoffs. We'd like to send a thank you out to all the people who are responsible for bringing you this game tonight, starting with our superintendent of schools, Mr. Trey Foltz, our director of broadcasting at Channel 13, Dr. Melody Swang, my cameraman, coordinator, and editor-in-chief at Channel 13, David Williams. I'm Rhett Sharp. I hope you enjoyed the game tonight, folks. We'll see you next time. We are now leaving the Prep Zone.